Alright, cherubs, here's a weird one for you. It's called Madonna with the Long Neck, and yes she does, by Parma-Reggianino. Let's take a good look at this before we give it some context and agree that this just doesn't look right. She must have an extra couple vertebrae in there, and her hips, I don't know what to say about her hips, they're massive. And the baby looks dead. And if it weren't for that hand reaching up its mother's arm, I probably would think it is dead. And he's also pretty long. Contrasting the large scale of those two central figures, we have this little guy, a prophet holding a scroll, and a column that grows increasingly narrow as it ascends, emphasizing Mary's strange physical presence. So what's up here? We could argue that the paintings of the High Renaissance, Leonardo, Raphael, or Giorgione, accomplished the goal of realism, and the paintings of the 1530s, this painting was painted in 1534, needed to respond. This is a work of art that is responding to another work of art. Here's Michelangelo's Pietà from 1499, arguably the greatest sculpture ever. It looks alive in person. Look at the veins in his leg, or the flesh under his arm. It's realistic, but let's look closer at Mary. As a sculpture, this thing needs to support itself, and Mary's legs need to structurally support a grown man made of marble. Michelangelo hides this well, but she has huge legs. She's mostly legs, in fact. Now notice a couple other things. Jesus' hanging arm, the sash across Mary's chest, and the tilt of her head. Now here's the Madonna with the long neck again. Look at the hanging arm, the sash, the head tilt. The big hips needed to support a marble Jesus. Everything is there, but sometimes opposite. So what's he trying to do? This is a painting about the birth of Jesus Christ, the celebration, the gifts, the joy of the Savior's birth. This is about the death of Jesus Christ, the mourning, the grief, the suffering. This painting is clever because it addresses both. The moment of his birth is a time to celebrate, but we can't help but think of this. The painting says that in celebrating his birth, don't forget the sacrifice, don't forget the pain. Perhaps that's what this prophet sees written on that scroll. This painting has layers of meaning, but only for those who know the story of art. So, is that good? Can this strange-looking Madonna serve a purpose for people who've never seen the Pietà? To what extent does art need to be good on its own without a connoisseurial knowledge? Let me know what you think in the comments, and thanks for watching.